Welcome to Church Street Park. Assassins have won the toss and elected to bat first. What are your thoughts on this, Abhiram?
So first, it's good to be back here at Church Street Park. First, let's see the squad of the teams here, Assassins.
And now there appears to be no youth. Actually, there's two youth in the team, Darsh Gupta and Aryan Godkar. And the rest are Hamad, Naresh, Sai Anup, Taha Sahid, Zain, Sitarama, Aryan Godkar, Darsh Gupta, Ajay Adara, Bhaskar, Raj, and Funny Reddy.
And for the Hellraisers, we have Akul Gupta, Shravan, Govinda, Rishikesh, Tanish, Paran, Vivek, Shiv, Aaron, Shravan, Himanshu, and Nehal Pari. So the Hellraisers will be bowling right now.
Both teams appear to be very strong, and they're running in for the first ball.
This one cuts in long. Akul Gupta there, doing some good pace, and this one just nips in. And Hamad could do anything about that there. Zakko runs in for the second delivery. This one just worked away through mid-wicket. It'll just be a single there.
Now Akul looking in very good touch with that first ball. It was a very good off-cutter. The batsman misjudged the length and line. And now I'm very surprised to not see Andre Dwyer in the team. He's a very useful asset. He's a very good left-arm spinner. What are your thoughts on this, Abhi?
Yeah, completely agree here. I think Andre Dwyer should be there. I don't know if he was not picked. I think he would have been picked. I just think he was unavailable for this game. So, and Zakko here runs in. This one, good pace again, just nipping in there, and they'll fetch a single for that.
Now Akul coming in for the fourth ball of his overs. He only conceded 2 runs in 3 balls. And now it's the power play overs. It goes to 3 overs. It's a good ball. He's gone for a wild swing over covers, but he's missed it. Back to the keeper for no run.
This one going out from Akul. He bowled previous deliveries in, and this one just nipping away. So the batsman playing for the one coming in, and this one nipping away. So we didn't get really any bat on that. Runs in here. This one nipping in. Ahmad just trying to punch it on the back foot and just misses that.
It's called a no ball by the umpire. That will mean it's a free hit. The batsmen are looking to go for a big shot over any fielders and using these power play overs very wisely.
Here it is, the free hit delivery. Hamad just gonna look off to get a boundary and maybe get things moving here. So they'll be looking to do. But these TCL rules, you can change the field here. So it looks like long on is going back out, and the deep third comes in. So that's the change they're gonna make there. Zakko runs in there. This one, just a wild swing at that one. His head was all over the place. He just swung at that one and missed all ends.
Now that's the 5th ball of the over. He's only conceded 3 runs even after the no ball. And now, let's see what the batsman has got to offer. The power play overs, they have to make use of it. It's a very useful power play. There's only 10 overs in the game. They should be looking to get 70 or 80, maybe even 100.
This one, I think it's just in the line. Looks like it. This one going out again. And that'll be the over. It's 3 runs off it. It's a good start from Akul Gupta. That'll be the first over for today.
Akul Gupta looking very solid. I'm pretty sure he was injured earlier and now he's come back into the team and showing what he's got. Now, who is going to come in for the next over? Seems to be a spinner because never mind, the keeper's going back.
Vivek bowling here. Second over of the match. Akul bowled the good first over as Vivek runs in here. Full toss and flipped away onto the leg side. And I don't think it's going to go. Stops right before the boundary. They'll pick up 2. They're looking for 3. And a weak throw from the boundary will give them their run. So it's good running by the batsman. And looks like it's another no ball. The second one of the match already. Is it or?
Yeah, that's a no ball, Abhi. Yeah, that's a no ball. Now let's see what the batsman has got. I'm pretty sure they can change the field because the batsmen have swapped the striking by taking a single. I mean, a triple.
This one, you just have to flick it. You just hit the pad there and they'll just fetch one leg bias. This one runs in there. He just moves across to off stump there, but he doesn't get any bat on it, trying to glance it down the leg side, so it'll be called a wide. So good start for the Assassins in this over. 6 already off the first ball.
Now it should really be hurting the economy of the bowler. He's only bowled 1 delivery. He's already gave 6 runs. Most of that was not even off the bat.
Vivek runs in here again. This one, full length delivery. He beats it on. Long off will get around and cut it to a 2.
It's a good piece of fielding by Shravan. And that's a nice flick around the corner for an easy single. Played by Naresh Reddy. And now he's gave 9 runs and 3 balls. He's brought it back very nicely. He should be continuing these dot balls and singles. He should not be giving much runs not off the bat like wides and no balls. Now he's running in for the 4th ball of the over. And that's bowled him. What a good delivery by Vivek Ubale, dismissing Hamad. It's a very good delivery.
Yeah, it was a pretty good delivery, but it was just poor batting by the batsman Hamad. He just wildly swung at that. He didn't even look at the ball. He just threw his bat at it, hoping to get some bat on it, and he didn't. And Vivek gets his first wicket. Assassins lose their first wicket.
And now I'm pretty sure it's Aryan Gotkar coming into bat. He's a very solid batsman. He can score some runs. He's probably not going to go for, he's not going to hit some big sixes, but he can hit some good shots, boundaries, take a couple singles, doubles. He can definitely bring the scorecard up. He's a very talented batsman. He also works very hard.
Yeah, Aryan Gotkar, the youth player, coming in, 1 down. He is one of their best batsmen. So he'll be looking to get singles and doubles, start a partnership with Naresh, who's on 7 right now. And yeah.
He's been scoring a lot of runs in the league lately, and he's also doing very well in the T10 so far. Played 3 matches and he's only scored 34 runs. Not a lot because he hasn't batted much. Usually you don't get a lot of balls in this T10. He's averaging about 10 runs. But hopefully he can bring that up today. Ubale coming again. That's a signal to wide delivery. That's definitely a wide. It's going down the leg side. Aryan looking to play the flick shot, but he's missed that because it is too far from the bat. Now Vivek giving the extras again. He should be looking to bowl on the outside off line. He just got someone bowled and he is bowling, coming again down the leg side. That's poor bowling so far.
Yeah, you just need to keep it more consistent here. Vivek he's been bowling pretty well, but he just needs to keep it a little bit more consistent as he runs in for his 5th delivery. That one, better delivery, pitched up. Aryan Gotkar just on drives that straight to mid-on and picks up a single.
Now that's what he wants. That's where he wants to pitch it. So the batsman goes for the shot. He was pushing at that, so he could have brought the mid off in and taken that, put him there for the catch. So he pushes and only bowl good length. If you pitch it full, he's gonna go over the top and it'll be 4 runs, which you don't want.
That's a better shot there. It was pitched up and he just swung his bat there, but this time he hit through the line and over mid-on.
It's a solid shot. He's played it with the swing. It's come in. That's very easy to hit. That's a very solid shot to end the over. The score is 18 for 1 and 2 overs are going at 9 and over.
This is the over they needed. They got 15 off this over. Vivek, he's bowled a no ball, a couple of wides, and the last ball going for 4 there. So it's a good start for the Assassins, 18 for 1. And looks like it's going to be Rishikesh coming into the attack here from the forest end.
Now, you were right, Abhi. Rishikesh is coming into the attack. and he's gonna have to bowl to Aryan Godka, who is 1-off-1, looking pretty good. He pushed at that ball earlier, which was not there. It was a good length ball. He could have just put it around the corner for a single or two.
And so Rishikesh, we were talking about him. He does have swing, and he does bowl that good line and length. He doesn't have as much pace, but as we were saying, he does have that good line and length, and he does perform well with the ball here, Rishikesh.
Now Rishikesh coming in to run in. He actually has a very different action from most other bowlers. His right hand or left hand is going like all over the place, and he can still bowl that consistency, which is really good for him.
Yeah, he is kind of unorthodox from all the other bowlers. And there's a run now chance.
And he's missed it actually.
Missed the runner, I think. Or not. That looks like the umpire gave run out. He's giving him out here, so
that's actually pretty poor umpiring, because I'm pretty sure the bowler has hit the stumps.
I know, it looks like the umpire saw it clearly and maybe the ball hit the stumps. That's just very poor umpiring.
Well, we will have to see later today on the umpire's opinion about that. Now,
maybe he didn't have a really good angle. He was at the other side, so it might have been very tough actually, but it was poor calling for sure. He went straight to the fielder there, the non-striker batsman. He just took off there with no calling, but the point fielder just fielded it, and he just threw it to the non-striker's end. And Rishikesh almost messed it up. He might have actually messed it up, but luckily the umpire has given him out.
Now the new batsman comes in. We don't know who it is yet. It is they haven't gave out actually in scoring, so we don't know who it is. Now they've given Aryan Godka, which is the mistake in scoring, but that's not what matters right now. Rishikesh, who has gave no runs in 2 balls, that's brilliant bowling so far. Let's see what he's got in the 3rd ball. He's running in.
Again, a good ball there. It's off a length, just moving away. Aryan Godka wasn't able to score. It is very tough to score off these deliveries. That good length delivery, and again, a scoring issue. The scorers have not been doing well this tournament there. There's many mistakes. And Sarge himself knows, as they missed 3 dismissals on his name.
That's a good length ball. He's tried to drive it. It's gone straight to the short coverage fielder for no run. And now, this team, they don't have a lot of spinners in the team actually. There's only one spinner, I'm pretty sure. His name is Tanish Dongre. He's a youth player in TCL under 15. He's a good leg spinner.
As that one was straight to point there, but they managed to get the single. Aryan Godka was not able to get off, score some runs in this over. So when they hit it to point, non-striker just took off there.
There's only one spinner. Yes, I was right. It was Tanish Dongre. He's going to be key in this game. Either he goes good or he goes wrong, because he flights the ball a lot. Now let's see what Rishikesh has to offer. He's only gave 1 run in the 5 deliveries he has bowled. That's pretty good for right now. Now Sai Anup Reddy is the new batsman. See what Rishikesh has got in the 5th ball. Last ball. Flipped it straight back to mid-wicket for no run. They were looking to run, and Rishikesh showing some aggression. Now that's the end of the power play. The score is 19 for 2. the new bowler on his name, on his back of the jersey, it says Shiv, and it's probably him. He looks to be a pacer. He's running really fast, taking his run up. Haven't used the spinner yet. There's 7 overs to go. There's plenty of time to use him, but they haven't done it yet. Most of the teams, they use the spinner in the power play or right after.
Yeah, I agree here. So, but the Pacers are doing pretty well. So, I don't really see a need as she runs in here. That one is a full toss. It was a dangerous one as well. We called a no ball. Third man will not get around to it there. So it's going to be a no ball +4. And it's going to be a free hit. That's Aryan Gotkar.
That's Kirk Thompson picking up the ball, throwing it in. He's a really good bowler and batsman for the Stars. And now Aryan Gotkar to face the free hit delivery. That's not a good start from Shiv. Probably slipped out of his hands, or he just bowled it wrong. They haven't done the scoring yet.
As he's a wild swing of that. I don't know if you got any bat on that, or if it's going to be called leg bias, but
that's a very good free hit ball. He's bowled it full and straight to the batsman who couldn't hit it. If he brought it back a little bit, that's right in the slot. That's Yorker length. If he pushed it back a bit, it's right in the slot, so the batsman would have hit that for 6.
Batsman in is Sai Anup Reddy. We know him, he can hit the ball, he can bat, and he'll have a task on his hands here. He'll have to steady the innings here, make a partnership with Aryan Gotkar. She runs in. This one shorter, and he doesn't get bat on it. The keeper will also miss it there, so wide +1 there.
Keeper doing pretty well today so far. He missed a couple, but those are some bad deliveries, and he can't do anything about that, but he's looking pretty good today. Now that's a quick single. Aryan is called. Is that a run out? Yes, it is. Aryan has to go back to the pavilion. That makes them 27 for 3. That's a really good start from the Hellraisers, looking to come back in the tournament.
Yeah, he pushed it to covers there. There wasn't a single. They were just looking to take as many as they can, and that's more running. It's the second run now, and the second wicket, both of them in run now. So Aryan Gotkar, who's looking pretty good, has to go, unfortunately.
Hellraisers not looking so good in the tournament so far. They've played 2 and lost 2. They're looking for a win. They're going really hard at it right now. If they win 2, they could still have a chance at the playoffs. Ultimate Emperors has already qualified for the playoffs. Stars, Samp Army, Sultans, top 4, and then after that it's Assassins, who's playing today, Prism IT Pirates, Hellraisers, and 11 Warriors. After this game, we have the Stars and the Sultans playing against each other. If the Stars win the game, they also qualify for the playoffs. Squad again. The youth players are Darsh Gupta and Aryan Gotkar. Aryan Gotkar is already batted. Darsh is a very good bowler. Usually bowls right after the power play or in the power play.
Yeah, so it's going to be Zayn. He can definitely bat. He can hit the ball. But now it's not just about hitting balls. It's about making that partnership, getting those singles and doubles. We know he can do it. Zayn, he can definitely bat.
It's the first lefty that's come out to bat. Usually most teams open with a lefty-righty combination to mess up the bowling, the line and length.
Yeah, that one stayed low, and he beats the batsman, beats the keeper, beats everyone, and that's going to be 4. That'll go as buys.
It's gone through everything. That stayed very low. That's very hard for the keeper to get. but he still should have done it. This level is very high. Everyone had a draft and they all got picked in the draft for a certain amount of points. So now Shiv is not looking in the greatest of men. He was bowling pretty good actually, but then lots of balls came behind.
Shiv runs in here. This one, a better length, better line, and just got a few short covers, but long off. Gets around pretty quickly.
It's a very good effort from Rishikesh. If you put in a good dive to try to stop the single, but it's too bad it went right through him.
Yeah, Rishikesh, he's a pretty good player. He's a pretty good fielder. He's played for Stamp Army. He's played the US Open. He's played all these tournaments. He does have the experience. So they'll be looking for him to show the experience. He's bowled pretty well. His first over, he gave about 2 runs, I think.
Now Shiv looking for a wicket now. It's his last ball.
This one driven straight down the ground. The bowler will misfielder off his own bowling. And Zain will get a run, and no, they won't take the second run.
Some poor fielding. If you do not stop your own bowling, then who will? If you were really dedicated for your stats, he would have probably went for a big dive or something like that, something extraordinary. Now Rishikesh, they're probably saving him for the death overs because that's where it's And now Tanish Dongre comes into the attack. He was the leading wicket taker in the PL. He just wants to hear. That's why.
Okay. Just make sure.
He's using that. So now. Now Tanish Dongre comes into bowl. He fights the ball a lot. That's pretty good if the batsman mistime it, but if they get it, it's going and it's gone. If he gets to the pitch of the ball. Tanish Dongre also has a googly up his sleeve.
Yeah,
now let's see what he's got today.
It is a lefty batting, so it might be easier for Zain here as he fights this. Zain goes for the sweep shot. It's going to be one bounce into deep wicket there. So as Harsh was saying, it is a risk or reward thing to go for it. They might get a couple of sixes. But Tanish also might get the wicket. So
Tanish is very experienced. He's been bowling for years together. He knows how to bowl. He knows how to stop the flight and put flight if he needs it. But now it matters the most. It's adults, they can hit big. It doesn't matter where you bowl. If they just swing, it could go straight for 6.
As Tanish runs in here, that one a little bit shorter and cut straight to the fielder who misfields it. And they'll pick up a single there. Zain back on strike.
That's actually very well stopped from Shravan. That would have been 4 if he hasn't stopped that. He put his body behind the ball. That's very well done. And he saved 4 runs. Now Tanish only giving 2 runs and 2 balls. Looking pretty good right now. He bowled the last ball. It was pretty short, but the first ball looked pretty good.
As Tanish runs in here. That one again, whacked but just straight to deep wicket. It's only for 1.
Now for Tanish, it's either 1 over and done or it's 2 overs. Because if you bowl a good over, they're not going to save you for the death. It's only a very fast bowler. So if he bowls this good over, gives like 6 or 5 runs, he will continue for another.
Tanish runs in this one. Better ball, the batsman coming down. Almost got him out there. Chance of run now. Misfielding the deep, I believe, at deep square legs. They'll pick up there too. So they're just milking at the moment here, which may not be a bad strategy here. This ground, it's not as high scoring, so if you milk and you pick up those singles and doubles, you might have a good chance in the game. As Tanish runs in for his 5th delivery, that one was the googly, I believe.
Very well bowled. The batsman missed it completely. So did the keeper. He probably didn't pick it. Tanish doesn't usually signal to the keeper unless he really needs it and he asks for it. And that's a very good delivery.
Tanish runs in for his last delivery. Batsman comes down and cleaned him up there, Tanish. That was the googly, and that was a very, very good googly. He came down for the leg spinner. Suddenly it came in from way outside off. That is a very, very good delivery by the young player Tanish Dondre, and he's delivered in his first over, and 5 for 1 in his first over. He most likely should get the second over, as Saharsh was saying.
Yeah, Tanish, a very talented leg spinner. Just like our commentary fellow, Abhiram Yarva. He's also a good leg spinner. He's aspiring to become a cricketer in the future. And now, but Tanish, that was a brilliant over. He only gave 5 runs to go wicket. That's very good. He's definitely coming back for another over. Unless the captain saves him for the death. I'm pretty sure that's... We don't know who's bowling yet, but we will come back to you. Sita Ramaraju K comes into bat. Tanish dismissing a very good wicket. He can really hit. Now Tanish, he was bowling pretty good. Now let's see what the bowler, who is another spinner actually. So I was wrong. There's 2 spinners in the team so far.
It's Himanshu bowling as he runs in the left-arm spinner Zain. Just hits it to long off for a single. Himanshu, he's a left-arm orthodox bowler. He can bowl. He bowls pretty well. He does loop it up a little bit.
It's actually very hard. He will be a very good bowler because it's harder to hit against the turn than with the turn. He's a left-arm spinner. To lefties, he might be a defect, but he has to bowl in the right areas. That's all.
Yeah, I agree here. So the field, there's a deep wicket, there's a long on, there's a long off, there's a sweeper, and there's a deep square leg. So that's the field for Himanshu as he comes around there. That's a good delivery there. As there's an appeal, and the umpire says not out. It's a good ball there. And the interesting thing is he's going over for the righty. Usually they go around, angle it in, and spin the ball out, but he's going over, and it's interesting how he bowls. And it looks like the keeper's not wearing pads, Sarge.
I think he's wearing it inside actually. If you take a closer look from him, yeah, he is.
Maybe, yeah, he is. Himanshu runs in this time. He's just hit the short cover there. And it's going to be a dot ball there. Himanshu has bowled the first 2 balls pretty good. There's the ball. There's a chance to run now, and he's hit. That is very, very, very poor running there. There was no run there. The keeper just missed it a little bit, and it went right next to him. And Zayn, he really wanted to strike by the looks of it, and he just takes off there. And the keeper, he had all 3 stumps to aim at, and he hits it. And that's the 5th wicket for the Assassins in 5.3 overs. now it's another lefty replacing Zayn, who was a lefty. And I think smart sending him because you're facing a left arm spinner who's bringing it into you. As this one, he cleans him up, Himanshu. It was not there to pull. It was a short of a length delivery, and it was outside off, and he just looked to pull that. It was his first ball. Maybe he should have looked to punch that through covers, but he goes for a wild swing there, and he gets cleaned up. Himanshu is now on a hat trick here. Sorry, this is not a hat trick. The first one was a run out, but the Assassins, the Hellraisers, they're on a hat trick. Funny has to go for a duck first ball. Himanshu runs in. This one, well negotiated by the batsman. His outside leg stump. He goes on the back foot, just defends it. Welcome Adir Bolseri into the commentaries box here. He has a game in the evening, but for the first game he'll be joining us in the commentary box. So welcome Adir.
Thanks, Avi. Excited to be here. You know, another day, another T10 game. It's been exciting. This whole tournament has been very exciting. Hopefully we can see another cracker of a game. Is there 40 for 6 in 6 overs as Sita comes to the crease, and we're facing up against Danish Dudley.
Danish bowled a very good first over, 5 runs, 1 wicket. He got a wicket on the last ball with a brilliant googly. So he was given a second over as predicted by Sahar Shwetan. As Danish runs in there, that's a good ball. Batsman goes on the back foot and plays it and just dabs it towards point there.
Yeah, that's the right length. You know, just getting him thinking, should I go front foot, should I go back foot? Once he's in that bit of indecision, he'll look to go for his shots, and that's where he'll take his wicket.
Danish runs in there. This one quicker. And looks like it stayed straight. Small appeal there, but it was going way down low.
Yeah, seemed like the keeper was a lot more interested than the bowler was. Danish just seemed to turn around and go back to his mark. You know, you see him doing that often when he's in a bit of a rhythm, so maybe we can see a good bowling spell in the next 4 balls. He lofts it up in the air. There is a man, and it's taken pretty simple.
And it's a good catch there, and Danish gets a second wicket. And the batsman has to go is Sita there, gone for a duck. Tries to take him on, Danish loops it. It's very tempting, the batsman goes for it, but doesn't cross the 30-yard circle. Danish picks up his second wicket there.
Yeah, I played for Sita in my adult league team, and he's a very destructive batsman, so to get him out early in the first 5 deliveries is very important.
As this wicket falls, the lights turn on here at Church Street Park, so it's gonna get more nice here as it goes on. But right now, Danish, he's doing very well with the ball here. He just has to look to continue. Danish runs in here. This one, just...
Yeah, they seem to be just trying to play him out. He only has 2 balls left in his spell. And they're not really trying to take too many risks on him. He's bowling the right lengths. So, you know, we could see our first maiden wicket of the tournament here, possibly.
Yeah, we could see it here. And he is bowling very well here. And there's just 2 balls left in his spell. He's just be looking to finish it off as he runs in there. Pitched up. Ooh, some bounce there. Batsman just going on the back foot there. And Tanisha has 1 ball left for a chance at a wicket maiden.
Yeah, he's just 1 ball away. So he'll be looking to get this in the right area. How good of a feeling is that as a youth to bowl a wicket maiden, you know, and have your team right back on top of the game?
This time he does get the wicket maiden, and that ends a very, very good spell. The pick of the bowlers at the moment here. 2 overs, 5 runs, 2 wickets for Tanish Dondre. He proved himself here. Didn't get bowling in the last couple of games, but now he comes in here, proves himself with a 2 over, 5 run, and 2 wicket spell. And he does get some claps from his teammates, and he acknowledges them.
Yeah, he definitely made the most of his opportunity. You know, as you speak about, he was only getting about an out over or 2 in most of the games he played. So, you know, he came out here today and he said, you know, I'll show you what I can do with the ball, and that's exactly what he did.
So it is Himanshu continuing his 2nd over. So the spinners are going to bowl a 4 over spell there, both Himanshu and Tanish. So he'll be finishing it off. Himanshu here.
Yeah, it just seems to be turning a bit more than we had seen on the previous games. It's a bit more of a spinner's wicket now, as Himanshu going from left arm over, and they went through for a quick single. And that's all it's about. It's just about, you know, tapping it into the leg sides, tapping into the off side, just, you know, kind of getting 2 overs, about 12 runs, and, you know, looking to explode in that last over. Because of the fact that they don't have many wickets in hand.
I feel like they should have brought a couple fielders in there. They haven't. None of the batsmen over there have really got off the mark, and they were just trying to play it out. So if you had a couple more fielders in, it would have been better. As this one, he looks a slog, and the umpire, he does give it out. And Himanshu, he gets his 3rd wicket here. He's also bowling very, very good spell so far. And as I was saying, you need to bring much more fielders in. The pressure is on the batsmen. Make them go over, because they just want to get off the mark. So if you bring the fielders in, that's going to be better.
Yeah, he just tried to sweep one. In my opinion, that umpire decision was out. What do you think, Abhi?
I also think it was out. Yeah, it was plum. He just tried to sweep it. And, yeah, he's just giving out.
Yeah, it's definitely tough when you look to sweep it unless you get outside the line or the ball is pitching outside leg. You know, you're taking a bit of a risk there. And, you know, when it comes off, it's very good, but if you miss it, it's very tough for the umpire to find reasons not to give you out. As Himanshu and Tanish Dondre are in the middle of, you know, a very good spell together. You know, and combining their two spells, they're about 3.2 overs, just giving 7 runs and picking up a total of 4 wickets. So everything these last few overs have been a game-changing period for the Hellraisers.
Yeah, they really are. And this one is pitched up and hit straight to a little bit to the right of short covers, but they still won't pick up a single run. So now the pressure is on, but they still have a deep in wicket, a long one, a long off, a sweeper. Out. So this one is straight back to the bowler. You see a lot of pressure building now with these dot balls. So again, if we are bringing the field, would you not?
Yeah, we talk about bringing in the field, but you know, I think disagree with that because of the fact that it's T10, just everything, long off, and just are pretty much, you know, standard, almost set to be mandatory. Because, you know, in case you get one past circle, you don't want to spread any momentum back to their side. So, you know, they're going to go for their shots regardless. So if they, you know, get a top edge or a missed time, that's when the wicket comes into play. So yeah, if I'm looking at it that way, I'm having my long off, my sweeper, and my long on and deep mid wicket. The 5th option I would say is a bit optional, but other 5 I would say I'm always going to have.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense though. As Himanshu runs in for his last delivery of the spell and pushed, and they'll just get a single, and that ends a very, very good spell. Beating Tadish Dondre's spell here. Himanshu, 2 overs, 3 runs, 2 wickets. That's very economical, and he did pick up 2 wickets in that spell. So,
and you look at it, and the Assassins never really seemed to get going, did they?
yeah, they really didn't here.
you need a bit of a, 2-3 overs where you just rack up that momentum. We saw that yesterday with Stamp Army. They had a few overs where they were able to get, a few big ones, and those are the kind of momentum boosters that gives confidence in your team and the next few batsmen to come in. That's what can change the game.
Yeah, you really need that, as Akul here is warming up to build even more pressure. He bowled a very good first over for 3 runs, held the first over of the game, and he'll be coming back in here. Pressure was already built by the 2 spinners that they have in their team. So it looks like we thought it was a Pacers wicket at the beginning. Now looks like it's turning out to be a spinner's wicket, and both the spinners did unbelievably well. 44 for 8 are the Assassins in 8 overs, as Akul here runs in for his first delivery of the second over, and this one just nipping in there off a length, and that'll be leg byes.
And you saw the way Akul bowled. He just bowled that hard length, and he got a little bit extra bounce, a bit of nip out of the wicket, and that's what's going to be tough to hit away. So Akul, he's going to look to keep hitting that length, maybe with a few change-ups because of the fact that it's the death overs. But you want to try to hit that hard length or just keep it full.
Yeah, I agree here, and that's what he'll be looking to do here, Akul. As this one is shorter and wider, and there's a deep third there, and a misfield in the deep third will allow the batsman to pick up 2 runs there.
Yeah, Tanish Dongar down there, deep third. A bit of sloppy work there, but I think he did well to stop that boundary, because in the death over, that's what you want to do. If they run the 2, that's okay. You want to try to make sure they don't get the boundaries and don't get going.
Yeah, as they do switch the fielders up there, they put a person with a stronger arm down in there. Akul runs in this one. It's a good Yorker there.
Yeah, you can see that was a good change-up. Just a bit of a slower ball pitched into that Yorker length. It's really tough to get away in the bats, and kind of have to wait, stay a bit deeper into the piece and get low on it. So that's a very tough task to ask from the batsman. So Akul, he's right on the money there.
Yeah, he's bowling well so far. He was bowling well in this league. So he is continuing his good form as he runs in again. This one, he was just beats Shorman's wicket there. It should be 1. Yes, it's just cut down to 1, but long on.
And yeah, Akul, you can see him keeping it as full as possible. And he's just trying to hit that Yorker length. And even if you, as a fast bowler, if you miss by a bit, it's not easy for the batsman. You go for a low full toss, you go for, just a little bit out of that Yorker length. It's not easy for the batsman himself to get low and get under it.
Yeah, definitely agree. A full toss is as hard to hit as a Yorker. That one is just hit the Shortman wicket. There's a run-out chance, but I think the batsman was in there, so the result will still be a dot ball. And off this over, they only got 4 runs off it with 1 ball to come in Akul's spell.
Yeah, we saw Himanshu contributing a lot with the ball, and you see him there right now at short mid-wicket, looking to pick a wicket in the field. And how important is the fielding in terms of everyone being able to contribute?
Yeah, it is very important. We've seen it before, how fielding affects the game, as this one is a little bit full and is hit hard to long off, as there is a misfield which will allow the second run to come in. And as you were just saying how important fielding is, we do see this fielding, and if you're a little bit sloppy in the field, you can give a couple runs away, and the catch drops, they're very important, as we've seen from the past games. You drop a man a couple of times, they'll go on to score some runs. So you really got to take those catches, as it's going to be Rishikesh bowling his second over, and he bowled his first over very well.
Yeah, I just want to talk to you about, in terms of, you see in a lot of, in terms of bowling in longer format games, you see the fielding for each and every player is not as amplified. You can have a few that are not the best fielders, but do you think as the format gets shorter and shorter, everyone's fielding in terms of as a whole team, does it have to get better and better?
I'm not sure. I think it does have to get better and better as the shorter format comes, as this he runs in and flicks it. 2 square leg. There's no deep square leg. It should be a 2. We're definitely pushing for 3 there. Manchu gets in the throw, a little bit off there, and they will pick up their third. So going back to your point, I think the shorter the format is, you have to be much better with your fielding, because the shorter format is every run counts. So if you're pretty weak at a certain area and they're getting singles at you every time and you're giving them twos, then that's very bad for you on the team, because it's a very short format, which means it's not as high scoring. So you gotta be very quick and agile in the field. The shorter format is. Here it should be a run out and missed by the keeper. Fielding has been very, very poor throughout this tournament from every team, and now here again the fielding has been poor. A couple of opportunities, 3 or 4 missed right now.
So again, what I want to expand on is, they're talking about the running being really quick between the wickets, and we see a missed run out there. Do you think the running has been quick between the wickets because of the lack of, because of the fielding, or because of the fact that the runners are running smartly, running hard?
I feel kind of both. The runners, they're definitely running hard, but they know that the fielding has not been up to the mark, so they know who they can run on, and they know that if they hit it to the 30 and there's a man at 30, they can definitely run it, as this one is a full toss on the leg side. He just got some bat on it, and that'll be 4 runs. So some runs coming now. Rishikesh, he bowled a very, very good first over. Now he's bowling some looseners here.
Yeah, Rishikesh, he gets a little bit of that inwards angle, inwards movement, so it's better that he has a deep line or a deep square in the death over, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. To say he's not getting that line outside off, he's going, maybe a few wides or a bit too wide. He can look to go back on his own and have that leeway of just bowling a bit too straight because the movement is really on it.
Yeah, I agree there. Rishikesh, he was bowling very good in his first over, but now not sure what happened there as he runs in this one a little bit shorter, and they will pick up a single there.
Really flick that back onto his pads, didn't he? I'm going to ask you another question. We see this happening in the death overs. Do you think that these kind of quick signals, do you think, for example, maybe not the one that happened on the second ball, but something like this, these things can be happening in the normal field as well, the fact that the fielding hasn't been up to the mark in this tournament?
Yeah, I feel like they should never, as this one looks gonna peel, and he's giving it out there. I'm not sure if it was out. The bowler might have hit it with his hand, or it might have also been out. It was a similar appeal or a decision in the beginning where the batsman, I think, was not out, but the umpire did give it out, and now it's a similar decision given. I think it looks like it was out this time, so he'll have to walk.
Yeah, I think it just ricocheted off his hands into the stump, so they didn't collect it completely cleanly, but I think off of the view that we have here, it did look that it was out. So good decision there by umpire.
So as you were saying, I think fielding in the middle overs is also as important as in the death. You have to save those singles as well. As much as you can. This one is going through, and the keeper misses it, so they'll pick up a run. Looking at the batsman at the striker's end. Last ball, he came out without gloves actually, and now we know the reason. It was because it was the last ball. But if it was a wide and they got on strike, I don't know what would have happened there. But yeah, that will be the innings. 60 exactly. They scored exactly a run the ball, and in this pitch, if they bowl well, it's gonna go close. So we'll join you after 5 minutes for the innings break.
Yeah, just a quick note to leave you on. We saw Hellraisers earlier in this tournament unable to chase 63. So, don't leave this game yet. This could be interesting and a close one.
And we'll join you after 5 minutes for the next innings. Welcome back to Church Street Park here as Kirk Thompson joins me in the commentary box. Run the ball here. They don't need to look to hit the big shot as often. They just need to look to hit singles and doubles. So that's all they really need to do.
That's what we know on this T10 event. We're going to have players quite team sort of. So the Hellraisers will be looking to finish this one as quickly as possible. As within the swings, get the inside edge. Is going on the final leg, and the batsmen are going to come back for two. Taha, a very good bowler in this league. Takes a lot of wickets, also plays for the Stars. They have a big semi-final coming up this weekend.
Yeah, Taha is a very experienced bowler. As Kirk said, he does play for Stars. He did bowl a very good spell. His first game here, he took about 4 wickets, gave about 4 runs. So he's a very experienced player. He does have a lot of talent. So, and he's got to play a big part in Hellraisers defending their total. Sorry, not Hellraisers. Assassins defending their total, as that one just nipped out away and go in that defends that.
Yeah, definitely. We know that. So the Assassins, I think they've won 1 and lost 1, so they'll be looking to get some more points on the board. As you know, points table is very tight right now, with the only 2 undefeated teams being Inquirers and Stars.
That one was a full delivery. He just dug it out there and hit the short covers, and that'll be another dot ball. So
Definitely crowd filling up here at Church Street Park. So far in this 210 league, no ball is called there by the umpire, and that's a free hit. The Hellraisers will be loving that, as that gives them the opportunity to advance the score in this chase. 6 so far with his 3 balls, not going too bad.
yeah, that's exactly what we want early on as a batsman. You really want that free hit to get your runs going and the team's runs going. So if you get a boundary away, that's going to help you a lot, give you the momentum you need. So here it is, the free hit ball coming up. Taha in here. Full toss, absolutely whack. That is a massive 6 there. It's very, very huge there.
One of the biggest things we've seen at Church Street so far, folks. That ball is actually going full into the car park. Vinda not holding anything back on that one. Through the kitchen sink at that one as well. So it looks like the Hellraisers so far 12 already in the first over. And they're definitely going to do their best to chase down this target in as quick time as possible. And we all know Govinda's very dangerous, so if he gets going early, this game will be well over soon.
Yeah, I agree here. It's not just about winning the game. Net run rate also has a very, very big play in here. As we've seen in many tournaments, net run rate comes into play a lot. So if they are closest, they won't be looking to stall the win. They'll be looking to win it quickly. Nice Taha runs in here. That one a better length, just moving away there. And Govinda misses the ball there.
Definitely. As you see, the crowd is filling in here nicely. We have some 2,500 fans here to watch this so far. Church Street, you know, that is a town known for cricket. The Marshall Cardinals homegrown.
Taha, he has one, that will be the over, sorry. So he's giving 12 off this over as Taha. So good over for the Hellraisers. This is exactly the type of start they needed to get the innings going.
Definitely. We know this weekend coming up, we have also the Premier League semi-finals for T20 under 40 over competition. Both Division 1 and 2. It's going to be quite interesting there.
So they do have one youth player, Darsh Gupta. He bowled last game towards the end. He almost picked up 3 wickets. It was a drop catch on the last ball, so he definitely proved that he has the talent. So it's going to be interesting to see whether they're going to go for Darsh Gupta, the youth player, or not. So just have to wait and see. It looks like they're going to bring in Zaid. He's mainly known as a batsman. He can definitely bowl well as he's bowling right now. It's hard to get him away here. This power play looks like they're bringing third man in. And they have long on out. And it looks like they have long on and deep to wicket out. Zayn runs in here for his first delivery. This one just comes in. And Shravan not able to get back on ball there.
I always say that the pitch this time is been used a lot in this T10 format so far. It's a little bit slow. The ball isn't coming out to the bat as nice as it would in the Toyota minor league. A bit of rain has been around as well, which has helped to the slow nature of the pitch. But it's going to take a bit to fly yourself. That's why the scores haven't been so high in this T10 tournament so far. The cricketers have been recovered. There'll be a run out. Ames. Is that going to be out? And that is out. He did not ground his bat. That is some poor cricket. You've got to ground your bat, slide your bat into the crease, and he's run out early, and that just may put the Assassins back in the game.
Yeah, so that was poor cricket there. He didn't slide his bat, as Kirk said, and it was hit to the fielder, and the fielding from the Hellraisers has been, the Assassins has been pretty good so far. I've seen the effort from ball one, some diving efforts, and I've definitely seen the effort, and here he attacks the ball quickly and throws it at the bowler's end, and a direct hit, and the batsman was out here, so that's some good cricket by the fielding side, the Assassins. And Hellraisers, they lose their first wicket. They were going pretty smoothly, but their first wicket is gone.
First wicket gone. Assassins looking to pull this back now. As we know, the pitches are not that quick. It's pretty slow, so the batsman will be looking to really get as much out of this play as possible. Let's see how it's going to go here. As when the swings across that one, and look like got a bit of bat on it. They're going to cross for two. They're going to look for, oh no, sends him back. Smart cricket. You're never running a misfield, they say. So it looks like that's a very good slower ball there. The really just looking to swing it across the line. Just got a bit of an inside edge on it. The batsman crossed for a single. One thing I will say here, folks, about playing here, that the change of ball is very important in this cricket. Once you get the balls in the right area, you should be fine. Boy. Thank you. As you see, there's a very popular people here in the commentary booth. We have some photos being taken. Welcome to Church Street Park. Welcome to the Church Street, as I said. 2,500 fans here so far watching this cricket. Bigger than the Toyota minor league. So as we go, the ball, and he misses, swings and misses. That ball just beats the off stump and passes the outside edge. So it looks like we're going to be in for an intriguing game here, fellas. It's going to be a night. I thought, to all my fans, I see some people watching here from India. You have some from Bangladesh, Pakistan as well. This T10 league in Morrisville is very much popular around the world. A lot of people interested in coming to Morrisville and playing cricket. I would say this is the best stone to play, one of the best drums in the US.
I definitely agree. As Taha comes in there, and very good effort there, throwing out the bowlers in. The batsman was in, and that ball should be running away to the boundary. And just stops there, and they'll pick up 3, I think.
That's a good running there. Poor fielding. There was no need for that throw. And these are the type of things that the Assassins can't afford. They need to keep the stranglehold on this Hellraisers team. As I said, Hellraisers needs to get a win to stay in this tournament. think Abby, you'll be in action as well on Sunday playing for the Eagles.
Yeah.
T20 competition. Before he heads off to the MLC Junior Championship, guys. Very good leg spinner we have here in the commentary box.
Yeah, this wicket also is a turning wicket. It became, as we've seen, Tanish Dondre and Himanshu, they bowled very well. And they were getting good spin on this wicket. At the beginning, it was a pacer's wicket, but now it looks like it's been turned into a spinner's wicket throughout the course of the T10. It looks like it's going to be Bhaskar, who's going to be the new bowler, bowling the Parin Patel and Govinda.
Yeah, not to be mistaken for Bhaskar Yadra. This is a totally different Bhaskar. This is the Marshall's own Bhaskar. Param Patel I've seen the game, I think it was the PL game, he scored 99. Unfortunately didn't get 100 there, just tried to push on the last ball and got caught at long on. As you see the Stars players here doing their warm-up for the second game. An interesting match coming up second as well, guys. Stars versus Sultans.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting match here. Stars, they have very good players, especially the one sitting right next to me, Kirk Thompson here. He did prove his bowling last game, and he can bat for sure, so that's going to be a good innings. And we'll be looking for a big score from Kirk, so hopefully you guys get it.
Yeah, we see the points table coming up here now. Stars and Sultans. Stars will be looking to keep their unbeaten run. Sultans need those 2 points to stay in the fight.
Now spinner is being introduced, and this one just pushed at it to try to defend, and I think the keeper's glove hit the stumps. It wasn't the ball, so.
That's a beautiful delivery there from Bhaskar. Flighted it, good dip, good turn, completely deceived the batsman there. He pushed forward, not really going forward or back. He needs to get forward. Bhaskar can be very tricky, has a good change-up. The Hellraisers need to keep the score ticking over. Is in the power play still. They need to utilize this power play.
Yeah, I definitely agree. They need to. There's one more over here is Bhaskar. This one is hit over covers, and the sweeper won't be able to get there. It'll just be one bounce there. Wasn't going for the catch there. Maybe if he had gone for it, there was a chance. Unfortunately, he just lets it come to him on the one bounce.
As the lights are on here at Church Street, people, as I said, big crowded player park here as well at the Oval. So if you want to come and watch some cricket, you can release the children into the player park.
It's Bhaskar. That was full, and it's hit to long on there. Slight misfield there. Will allow the 2, and they do take the 2 there. So that's good running there. And some poor fielding there of the youth player down there at long on.
Like the dew comes in, so it is a little bit slippery for the fielders to really get a hold of it. But it looks like he did a pretty good job, and he swings again outside edge of the third man. That's well fielded. Will it be a run up the road? Great running there. Could have really called in. It looks like the Hellraisers are definitely looking to win this one. They're putting all the effort in as much as they can. It's about to be a beautiful setup here at Church. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can see the ambience we have here, that one is defended forward. Single.
Yeah, I agree here. Looks like it's going to be an interesting game here, especially because they brought in the spinners, and spinners are getting some turn here. So 42 from 7.1, it might seem pretty straightforward, but anything can happen here at Church Street Park.
Anything can happen as that one is flighted again, and he tries to force it for the long. They're going to come back for 2. Will there be a run out? The throw comes in. Oh, that's beautiful running. That's a weak throw there, but I can understand it's a youth player. It may not be that strong to get the ball all up there to the keeper, guys. As Church Street Park is a big oval. I can tell you what, it's bigger than the Wankiti. So Norway playing a lovely oval here. So as the over comes to end, the score is 22 for 1. In 3 overs, that's the end of the power play. This is where teams normally now start to stranglehold the batsman. Try to get a grip back on the game. So Abby, tell me something. Are you looking forward to your big game this weekend?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. It's a semi-final on Sunday. So we're playing Avengers for Eagles. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah. I also see Raiders is also playing a semi-final this weekend. And the PL, so they're doing pretty well in both divisions. It's like they'll be coming up. They made it to Division 1. So that's big news coming here at Church Street. Raiders will be in Division 1 next year. And Eagles as well.
And Aaron Buddha there, a very good player for Raiders as we have him here. He scored many runs there. He can hit the ball far. So he played a big part there for Raiders coming to Division 1.
You see the warm-ups are going on here. I'll tell you what. One popular, well actually they asked me if I do warm-up. I do. I'll warm up when I get on the field. Not the best idea, but I'll be doing that today.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see Kirk here. He hasn't really had the best of a run right now in T10, so he'll be looking to score a lot today.
Hopefully it comes off. I'll keep my fingers crossed for the ladies and gentlemen watching the stream.
Zayn runs in here for his third delivery. This one slower, well bowled there. And the fielder at Calburn just picks it up and throws it in for a single. Zayn.
So it looks like that's a dead ball. I see him pulls all of his runner. Maybe a bit of nerve catching him here now. Hellraisers cruising along so far. It's a slow ball, a big hit. As I'm going to the field, no, it beats the field and goes into the boundary for 4 folks. So it looks like Param Patel is not going to allow Zayn to settle here at all. He's definitely going to get a move on it. It doesn't matter that the power play is over. I mean, that's a fantastic shot over cover.
Yeah, it really is there. He just pierced that gap between long off and sweeper. It was pitched up, it was there to hit, but he executed it very well, absolutely hammering that in the gap. And that's going to be his first boundary. And he'll be looking to move this innings along. And it's under a run the ball, 5.2 is the required run. This one slower, well bowled by Zayn. But he will find that gap there and get a single towards long on. This is good cricket.
Razors so far, looks like the score has gone up to 30 for 1 in 2.5 overs. They need 32 from 6 overs, so it looks like it should be a walk in the park. Not a big amount needed.
Here's this one again, a very good slower ball by Zayn. He bowled a couple of them so far, and he is bowling that well. As that's going to end a pretty good spell by Zayn. 2 overs, 12 runs, kept it pretty economical here. But it's on to the other bowlers now to maybe give the Assassins a chance at winning this match.
Let's go, boys. It looks like it's going to be a lovely day here again at the Church Street Park. The lights are on, the crowd is in. The Hellraisers are cruising along so far, but it looks like, I'm not sure who this is, I'm not familiar. Oh, Anoop. And Anoop is going to come into the attack. Get off spinner. Took 2 wickets in his last game. He'll be looking to replicate that so that he can have a chance here. For his team, the Assassins. Assassins had a big bidding war in the T10, but the Stars won that war. I wonder who that player was they were bidding for. Is it you, Abby? Looks like it was you. So, oh, direct hit there. Is that going to be right? No, it's not. The Assassins are feeling exceptionally well. A lot of direct shows coming off the boundary from them so far. One resulted in a run-out. And they're definitely looking to find a way back in this game, even if it is with their fielding. So
yeah, I agree here. The fielding has not been good from the teams overall, but Assassins, they're really proving to be the odd one out here. They're fielding pretty well so far here. As Kirk Skipper comes out.
Sandy Brown is getting filled now.
Yeah, And the ground is getting filled. We do have an exciting second match here.
So it looks like full toss. Big hope down to the onside. They're going to run one. They're going to call for two. So they cannot prevent the second run. So they complete their two. And that takes the score up to 30. 2 for 1.
Yeah, that was pretty tough to stop there. It was right in the gap between deep in wicket and long on. So the 2 was on any day.
Pushes that one into covers and the field will retrieve it across for a single. It looks like the Hellraisers are just cruising along so far. No one seemed worried at all, not trying to do anything crazy.
Comes in there and again pushed just wide of him. So they'll pick up another single here. So they are cruising. They just need 26 in 5.1. So should be pretty easy for the Hellraisers. They're cruising at the moment here.
Looks like nope. Final delivery, short, it goes back and they look to get a single.
Just be a 1 there. Sweeper gets it on pretty quickly and it'll be over. So exactly at the halfway stage they are 37 for 1 and they need 25 in 5 overs. As you can see here on the worm, they're really not going at a steady pace here, but they need this. They need to continue on this pace. Should be a pretty easy chase, pretty straightforward chase for them, the Hellraisers. So it looks like Bosco will be continuing his spell. He bowled his first over for 6 runs. It was a pretty good first over, and now his second over. As he runs in this one, pitch stop, and he swings at it. Sweeper is in play, and Sweeper puts it down. He runs forward, and it just goes right over his head. It would have been a sitter. It was right straight to him there. A huge player in the deep, Aryan Gotkar, unfortunately puts it down there. There was a whole crowd of the Hellraisers right behind him, so that's a lot of pressure on the youth. But Parin Patel, he was right there. He just came up and went for that shot. He was in his slot, so he just went for it. He didn't think about the sweeper and everything. He puts it down, goes for 4 as Bhaskar goes a little bit quicker and down. It should be a run out. And I think the batsman was in there. It just hit it straight to the short third fielder, Darsh Gupta. He picked it up quickly and threw it into the keeper. He's a very good fielder there, Darsh Gupta. The U13 player, he plays for U15. And he is a very, very good fielder. They just need 20 from 4.4 now. As Bhaskar runs in here, and this one pitched up, stays low there. And umpire just calls it a wide. Pretty late call there, but it ends up being a wide. As he runs, and that one stays low again. They'll be looking for 2 there. It should be a 2. And they'll get it comfortably there. Just need 17 from 4.3 for Hellraisers to secure their second win. They won a game and lost a game, so now they'll be looking to get the next win. It should get it pretty easily as he runs in. This one pitched out, goes on the front foot, defends it straight to point there. It's no run. This one much quicker down the leg side. That was way down leg side. The keeper had no chance to ran across. That motion about it. Sorry for the plane interruption there. Now with the wide +4, it should be very, very easy. 12 and 4.2, just 2 on the card run rate. But they shouldn't try to slow down here. They should keep looking to take the singles and doubles, because net run rate plays a big part here. As that one is another wide here. So you got 6 runs and without a single delivery actually, because 5 wides and another wide. So Bosca runs in here. This one a better ball and just pushed right to short covers. Just on the leg stick, it just worked away. They should be pushing for 2. It should be a 2. The main at deep score leg had some running to do and he throws it into the keeper. It's gonna be over a pretty expensive one here. 16 off this over and they only need 9 4 overs. It looks like it is gonna be Darsh bringing him maybe a bit too late when the game is almost over. But this will give an opportunity to the youth player Darsh Gupta here, pulling his 3rd over of the T10 here. Does bowl very well. He bowled well last game, so he's looking to continue his form. Exciting second match about to happen here. A lot of crowd here on this Friday evening. Watch that. It's going to be interesting. Stars versus Sultans. So you need to watch that match as Darsh Gupta runs in for his second delivery. That one, equivalent ball just driven straight back Darsh. Straight back down to Darsh. It's going to be a single there to long off. Playing it smart here, not trying to go for any risky shots. They're just looking to get the singles and the doubles and finish it off here. Darsh coming in here. Oh, and a good delivery, that Yorker delivery, that he's a ball that he's very, very good at. It's a skill he has, Darsh, to bowl that Yorker in the depth. Doesn't take much pressure. Very cool guy. Doesn't take any pressure, as I said, and just executes his skill here. Runs in here again, a little bit full, and straight to short covers there. So back-to-back dots. This one a full toss, and short cover doesn't get around to it, so it'll just be a single to long off. again, this one, a very, very good Yorker. Batsman, there was absolutely no way he could score off that. He just had to put his bat down there and hope he doesn't get bowled, which he did. And pretty good over from Darsh Gupta. Not that it matters, but it was a pretty good over. Just with 3 runs. And they just need 6 more runs. The last 3 overs, so should be pretty straightforward here. Like it's going to be Funny Reddy here to bowl his first over. He's a good pace bowler. I don't know why they're using him this late. As Funny runs in, short of a length delivery there. They'll just get 1 to square leg. He runs in here, this one, way down leg. And that's going to be wide +2 there. That was way down leg there, and the keeper not getting around to it. Batsman will get 2 extra runs there, and now it'll just be 2 runs to win. Govinda and Parin, what a partnership it was so far. Very, very smart cricket so far. The required run rate wasn't a lot since the beginning. They played very, very well. This one, very good. Yorker in the block will decide to run. And they get that run. Now it's 1 run to win. So as I was talking about that partnership there, they played it very, very, very smart. Really, really 24 off 20, 25 off 24. They didn't play too slow, but they just played about a run a ball. Just exactly what you needed on this type of pitch and surface. So those are very, very good knocks by Parin and Govinda, and definitely match-winning knocks by both of them. That's Funny runs in this one, and wow, there'll be W appeal. Umpire doesn't give it, and that's gonna be the match there. Finishing off with leg byes. The Hellraisers win by 9 wickets at 7.4 with 2.3 overs remaining. And pretty solid performance by the Hellraisers. And they definitely win the match here. So we do have the batting team by the Hellraisers. We have Shravan, who got out a run out very early on, but from then on, it was a very good display of batting by Govinda and Parin Patel. As I was saying, they batted very, very well. And with the bowling here, we got the Assassins, Taha, we got hit for 12 runs in his first over, and Zain bowled pretty well. Bhaskar got hit a little bit against Sayanu, and Darsh, he bowled pretty well, going over 3 runs, and Funny Reddy finishing it off there and then. So good display by the batting, and here we have the summary here. This is the overall summary here. Hellraisers winning by 9 wickets. They chased down this target of 62 in 7.3 overs, and we'll join you with the next match here in about 5 minutes.